Alright, so we're going to DCA it again, and I'm going to show you the process. Leave some behind. I have 50 bucks I want to leave behind, so I'm going to put 187.70. So let's go ahead and put 187.70 there. I'm going to buy USDC. Okay, review the order. Buy it. Done. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and give it a few minutes, but refresh, make sure that comes through before we send it. Alright, so it looks like it came through. I believe it was a 187.70. So let's go ahead and transfer that to 187.70 with Arbitrum Network because it's a lot cheaper. And send, preview and send. Make sure you approve and give it everything it needs to sign and approve. Okay, let's verify that. Oh, otherwise it keeps asking me to keep verifying. There you go. I'm in this approval loop. So that means something's not going through. We might want to refresh the browser if this doesn't go through. Well, it looks like it's going through now. Okay, 187.70 went through. Dollar cost averaging everything in. Price has come down to about, I believe, 116, 117 from a high of 125 almost. And it's kind of refresh this. It goes up and down. Yeah, so this price has gone up a little bit. Health factor is a little better. We are then gonna swap our USDC over here, 187.70 WBTC. So yeah, I mean, it takes some people a few times watching this over and over. So I'm just gonna do this, every time I DCA, so that it'll be a whole series just in case I miss something or you see something a little different. But otherwise, it should be all pretty much the same on how to DCA in, you know, buying in, swapping in. Every little bit you get, because that's how we DCA in at various prices, and eventually it all adds up. And we don't fall in, whether it's high, low, whatever. It all just gets done. Thing is, yeah, it is volatile up to 125, but you know what? Depending on how you trade it, if you're gonna be selling at 125, then yeah, you will be forced to sell if you took money out, and effectively cashing out. But if you DCA in for the long run, it's always gonna be going up as long as the government keeps printing money. And even if it fall 30%, it'll DeFi Saver will sell just a little bit to keep you from getting liquidated, and you just keep building it back up again. Okay. Over the long run, it's still good and positive. It goes up. Okay. The fact that you can play this game and not have to have a 20% down, treat it like real estate. You can definitely continue to supply and build your wealth over and over and over again. Okay. And then there'll be more equity for you to take out. Of course, we as we take out debt, BTC is paying. Now, if you can compound this and buy assets that make more money and put it back into this, that would be cool. Now, what you want to do is find something that can do better than Bitcoin, or better than the 5% interest rate that you're being charged, right? So that's what we do with the DCA bot. We're getting charged 5%, but we can generate more than 5% a year with the bot. Uh, and that's why we do it there. Okay, and then we can use the bot to pay off these loans, which then frees up more money to kind of cycle and perpetuate this system here. Okay, I mean, yes, you can always stay in here sitting passively, but you can have money building up where it's like, well, I guess I could just keep going with this, but sometimes more effort helps. Sometimes maybe it doesn't. I don't know, depending on the market. So you kind of have to know the bull runs and the crashes and whatnot, and kind of build this up a little bit. Okay. All right. So there we go. We're at 0.45 now. Slowly but surely, halfway there. Um, Once we leverage, we will show you. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do another video to boost it, and we'll talk about that then. Okay.